I'm Marnie from TMG, and today I'm lucky enough to be in Bordeaux, the home of lagoons ranging from 51 to 78 feet. And I'm here with Cedric from Yacht Solutions, and
Hello.
We're going to be talking a little bit about what they can offer for owners of these range of vessels. The Yacht Solutions office is conveniently located right next to the lagoon docks for easy access after the boats have been launched. Cedric, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about what Yacht Solutions does?
Sure. So Yacht Solutions' mission statement is basically to provide new lagoon owners a turnkey experience, in the sense that when they come pick their boat up in Bordeaux, the boat is already ready to go. Because they have previously worked with us in selecting all the technical equipment, the maintenance equipment, the safety, but also the interior equipment. So we're covering the full spectrum above and below deck.
Okay, great. So why don't you tell me a little bit more about what happens if somebody was to take delivery here versus in Australia?
If your owners are coming to the Euro pickup, then they would pick up the boat here, and they would leave Bordeaux to go in the Med, for instance, so the boat would be completely dressed. But however, when they are picking up the boat in Australia, then what we would do, because it doesn't make any sense to have the beds made and so forth during the cargo. So what we do is we stow away all the equipment securely in boxes which are allocated per cabin. So all the master cabin stuff would be in the master cabin in a labeled box with the content in it, so that upon reception you just have to open the box and put the equipment in the right places.
Okay. How long have you been working with lagoon and non-lagoon products as Yacht Solutions?
So Yacht Solutions was founded about 8 years ago, and historically in our former life, so the founder, Mark Renwick, he was a CNB employee, and he was the commissioning skipper for the yard of the CNB 76. And was a skipper beforehand, and I also in my former life was a skipper, and I worked on the 66 on behalf of the yard, so we have a seafaring background by essence. At the beginning of the Yacht Solutions adventure, we were mainly focusing on the CNB monohulls, and then later we started on the catamarans as well. And finally, our activity has really grown, and mainly on the bigger units, on the larger units, such as the 70 range and the 60 range. So our flagships now are mainly the 70s, but we are distilling the same know-how and experience on the smaller vessels.
Brilliant.
So Lagoon, they're mainly focusing on building the boats, and they're doing it very well. They are the leaders in that segment, and there is a reason for it. And we don't build boats because our focus is on the equipment. So having Yacht Solutions and Lagoon working together is having the best of both worlds, combining and joining forces to make an exceptional handover.
Yeah, perfect. When owners do decide to work with Yacht Solutions, can you tell me a little bit about the process?
We are using the construction time to equip the boat thoroughly and in correspondence with the project. Tell us about your project, and we will let you know what the equipment is you need. And the second thing is that you must not underestimate the time it takes to do it right. Yeah, the most detailed project we have done, we were exchanged with the clients already more than a year before handover. So this allows us to really focus first, get on the technical equipment and the interior equipment, which are pretty straightforward. And having these big chunks out of the way allows us then to drill deeper into the details for all the customizations, and also all the requests which the owner have, where we are adapting and upgrading or implementing modifications in the boat.
Yeah, so basically what you're telling me is that owners need to get in touch with you ASAP as soon as they know that they want to work with you.
It is really critical starting early.
So what type of clients are using Yacht Solutions?
There's not a specific client profile. Some will want to do back-to-back charters, some are more on a family adventure. So it's really specific to each owner. This is why it's really important for us to get in touch directly with the owner and speak directly with them, so that we have a thorough understanding of where they want to go and how they want to go there. And once we have clearly defined their project, then we try to give them the means to achieve it by providing them the right equipment.
Perfect. When an owner takes delivery of their vessel, what can they expect?
Well, hopefully they can expect to have us exceed their expectations. So when an owner is coming to Bordeaux, we are trying to set the boat up in such a manner that they literally just have to cast the lines, and that the next stop could be, I don't know, the other side of the Caribbean or the Mediterranean. By synchronizing with the yard and communicating with the dealer and sometimes with the owner himself, we set the boat up completely. So the beds are made, the equipment is stowed away, the safety gear is at the right place, the tools are in place, and very often we have already implemented all the customizations, such as the floorboards in the bilges, the lighting, the air conditioning in the bilge, if they want to have a cellar for the vegetables or cooling just the wine.
So what is the difference between someone who buys a Lagoon but doesn't go with Yacht Solutions and one that does?
When we're working with the owners and focusing on the preparation of the handover, which is the pinnacle of months of work hand in hand with the yard and the owner, what we strive to do is really to take the sting out of all this equipment phase, which can be pretty heavy. So when the owner who has worked with Yacht Solution is coming on board, everything is already set. The beds are made, the safety equipment is stowed away, the tools are in the right place, and in the bilges where we have implemented all the floorboards and the lighting, we have put the spare parts, the toys and so forth. On the other hand, what could happen is that if the owner has not worked with with Yacht Solutions, it is up to him to get all the equipment loaded on the boat. So there's one boat which has worked with Yacht Solutions and the other doesn't. So on the first, the owners are coming and they're right away enjoying the boat because the toys they have ordered are on board, the decoration they have selected is on board, and everything is ready to be used right away. On the other boat, the owners have to go rent a car and start running the shops, and then they don't know if such or such equipment which they see in the retail is compatible with their vessel or not. So it's kind of taking the fun out of this handover day, which in our opinion is one of the most important days in the life of the boat.
Definitely, I couldn't agree more. It sounds like working with Yacht Solutions is definitely the best option for big Lagoon owners.
Yes, we think so too, and many of them are coming back, so I think that this is proving the concept.
Yeah, amazing. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today, Cedric. If you are a potential or upcoming Lagoon owner ranging from 51 feet and up, it's definitely worth getting in touch with Yacht Solutions by the sounds of it. So if you have any other questions, get in touch with the team at TMG. We'll be happy to coordinate the partnership with you guys.
Well, thank you, Marnie, for coming visiting us. It's a pleasure having you here, especially because with TMG we have a long history now.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if you're looking into getting a catamaran, ring up TMG then.
Thank you. All
Thanks.
right.